The iconic series is back. Brand new and exclusive. How to Look Good Naked. Wednesday at the 4th of March, only on Really.
That is brilliant.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Welcome to In the DMs, where I go through the funny, bizarre and unhinged DMs that we get sent in this wonderful and weird world that we call social media. Yes, social media. I'm Jourd and I'm joined by the ever so talented...
Hello, Chanel Williams.
There we go. Zero.
Channel Zero
on social media.
Forgot my name.
So you sent me through a hefty amount of DMs.
Yeah, I didn't know what kind, what unhinged flavour you wanted.
What flavour we was going for.
Yeah.
And yours were absolutely hilarious, might I add. So we're going to go in with this one to kick us off. This was, I found this hilarious. No offence, but you look like a 20-year-old Kamala Harris.
So I went in and got my hair done. I'm upset that I'm not wearing it so that you can see it, how the color that it is. But I was like, yeah, I'm going to go for like old money Zendaya, and then got the hair.
I saw it. Yeah, we need to put a picture up side by side because you definitely got something on the page.
Like I was going for that, and then everyone was like, "Oh, I hope you win the election." Like, "Oh, we're voting for you today." It was they trolled me so hard, and then I thought it was.
Was it around the same time as well?
No, because I thought we'd passed it. I thought we'd got past it. I'd stopped getting Kamala Harris, and then she lost, and then everyone was like, "Oh, sorry, mate." Like,
with the
can't believe you lost to Trump.
I mean, the hair is one thing, but did they really think, oh, double stacked eyeliner, thin brow?
Well, you know, she's a beautiful woman. I'll take it.
That is a bit of you.
But then, to be fair, I get anyone who's brown. Basically, I get told all the time, do you know who you look like? Thandie Newton if she wasn't skinny. And I'm like, you could just say Thandie Newton.
Do you know what I mean? And not add on the extra,
Thanks.
the excess.
No, that's my drag name, Chubby Newton.
I had somebody that messaged me on Snapchat today saying that I looked... There's this like OnlyFans girl in America that's got a really long tongue. And I keep getting people say that I look like her, and I'm like... You don't know how to take it. Because it's like, well, I'm not an OF girl.
But do you have a long tongue?
I don't have a long tongue. Like, that's as far as it goes. Just say. But I think it is like complexion thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
like when someone's got a similar complexion.
Zoe Saldana. Who else? I got told I look like Candace Owens. No, I've never had Candace Owens. I was like, right. Not even going to say thanks for that.
Yeah, maybe this haircut really put you into new territories.
They were like, okay, conservative.
Thanks. This one was bizarre. You're right, love. Seems like you've lost a lot of weight. Hope you're doing good. Love heart.
Yeah. I get concerns that I don't really know.
But also, it's like, if I've decided to put down the Ben and Jerry's and get on the back of a horse,
business, yeah,
it's not your business.
But people do, like the comments, whether you gain or lose it, there's always someone going to be like, "Oh, you're getting fat. Oh, you're losing weight. Are you okay? Are you healthy?" And it's like, guys, could we just not talk about each other's bodies? Like, that would be chill too.
Yeah, that would be okay. Just do the compliment.
Yeah.
Leave the added extras. I didn't ask for the add-ons.
It always makes me laugh as well that, like, as if I would be like, "Oh, thank you, stranger. I've just really wanted someone to ask about it. And actually, yes, I'm very ill."
I just think if you're making content that is specific to, like, you know, gym, or you're talking about weight, or saying like, "Oh, I've been wanting to lose weight. This is what I'm doing in order to do it," and someone was to like talk about that and be like, "Oh my gosh, you look great. How do you maintain? Or what is it that you've done to lose weight?" Then I understand those kind of comments. But like, honey, wrong page.
No, exactly. It's got nothing
page.
to do with anything that I do.
Yeah.
But I did just go halves on a horse with my friend. So that helps. That helps because like you've got to sit on a horse and you don't want to have to.
And you need to. Like,
yeah, it's tough. It's
like, is that inner thigh? Is that Kegel? Like, what are we doing here?
Aching all the time. I was hobbling up the escalators on the way here. To be honest. Yeah.
I saw, I don't know whether you saw, Molly May got flung off the horse.
I did.
But have you been flung?
Oh, many a time. Yeah. They say you're not a good rider unless you've fallen off 10 times.
10?
I think that's what people tell themselves.
What are you on?
God knows. If you hit your head enough, you don't remember. But yeah, no, I've had some bad ones, but touch wood, I've never broken a bone.
Yeah. Didn't you post something about the horse? It just took off and went.
Oh yeah. No, that was actually proper rude. We bought the horse 4 days, and she flung me off in a field and then galloped 4 miles back to her old home just to check that she hadn't been stolen or something. Just like, please don't sell me. We were like, give it back.
Intelligent.
Yeah, they are clever.
I didn't realise that horses were.
No,
had a brain on them.
Yeah, not about a lot of things, though. They're really stupid in
choose,
some ways. Yeah,
fussy.
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Like all of us.
And then this one. This is unhinged. This is about as unhinged as it gets. He was at the Sinners premiere.
Oh,
looked fantastic.
Oh my gosh!
Might I add?
Oh, thank you.
I'm not a lezza, but feck me. How eyes? They said, how eyes nearly fell out of me head. You are a stunner in everyday life, but you went the smoking hot level. Oh, so you upped it a notch.
Yeah, nice.
Well meant that. And then in bold, say it in a Mancunian accent for full effect.
Oh, I love that you did that. Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
Did you then go back and reread it?
I loved the message. I was like, oh, great. Especially because I did feel like I was stepping up for the Sinners premiere. I'd heard it was going to be good. So I was I was like, I want to look cute.
Yeah. Winged liner, lash.
Yeah, exactly. I had the little sheer top. Because usually I dress kind of conservative because I'm like, I'm
Kamala Harris.
I'm an elderly woman to a lot of people. So I need to, but yeah, this one I let loose a bit.
Do you know what I always find funny though? Is like the bold openers. Like, I'm not a lesser but. Like, do you really need to add that in, the specific? Because quite frankly, nobody cares. If you are, if you're not.
Yeah, do your thing. Do your thing.
Like, you don't need to add that on. I'm not a lesser, but fuck me. Because it's all still well received. A compliment is still well received.
Very nice.
Whether you are or not. Whatever your sexual orientation is.
And it sucks because I can't do a Mancunian accent at all.
Yeah, because that was going to be the next thing.
Yeah, mine's terrible. So, I couldn't go back and read it in it for full effect. But even partial effects, I enjoyed the comment.
He was like, okay,
yeah,
I'll take that.
I'll
take that. And this game is called To Judge or Not to Judge. That is the question. So you have a paddle before you. And if you're not judging, we are going to put the green for not judging. And if you are judging, whatever it is that I'm saying, you're going to be putting up the red for you are judging that. Oh, I'm loving this curl at the front.
No, it's like real nice.
It's adding effect.
It's giving Marie Antoinette, or what's her name? Yeah, Marie Antoinette.
Is that one of the wives? Yeah. One of Henry. Is that one of Henry's wives?
No.
Oh.
No, that was the Let Them Eat Cake, babe. It's all good. We could.
Yeah. Same era? No.
What? Marie Antoinette was France. Anyway. It's,
you know.
We love history.
Potato. Right. Leaving skid marks in a public toilet.
Oh. In a public.
Yeah. Are you judging this?
I'm judging it far less. It's a public one.
Yeah, who cares? No one's going to see.
You're not going to touch... I wouldn't touch the scraper.
Yeah.
So what are you going to... Yeah.
Just leave the skids.
You have to.
Absolutely. Wearing a hoodie 3 days in a row.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Picking your nose and flicking it on the floor at home.
Are people there?
Not judging. Washing your hands for less than 20 seconds after peeing.
After peeing? Less than 20 seconds is quite a long time. I'm coming across as a grot bag right now. No. 20 seconds is a long time. I would go for if it was a poo. That's
well,
different.
they did advise that during the 2020. That we had to do happy birthday or something. That is a bit excessive. 5 seconds, job's a good one. You get what you need doing. Farting on the underground.
I will judge, but I understand that people need to do it. Like, but I enjoy the judgment. I will
look around.
Yeah.
Even though it's me.
I was going to let rip, I would expect to be judged. So, yeah.
Yeah, you just take it for what it is in that moment. Drunk calling after a night out. Not judged. We've all been there. Brushing your teeth once a day.
Oh.
Judging.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Showering once a day.
Well,
depends what it is you're doing, doesn't it?
Like
have you been to the gym? If so, yes, shower more than once.
Exactly.
Licking your plates clean after a good meal.
Oh, they're your own are we at home?
Good question. Haven't thought about that.
If we're at home, then that's not weird. But if like you're public, if you're at a restaurant, don't do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you look crazy.
It's really hard, to not. Meal is finger licking good.
Yeah, tongue to plate. I think it's different if you're doing it like that, but not tongue to plate.
Not tongue
I'm
to plate.
Judgmental.
Yeah. Sending a DM and then unsending it hours later because they didn't reply.
Oh, I feel like that's I judge because that's way worse than being left on red. I'd rather be left unread and stand on my convictions.
You're kidding me.
No,
I've been in situations where I have sent a DM to somebody and then met them in IRL.
Right.
And then we've spoken or whatever it might have been at an event, and I'll quickly go and unsend the message before they follow me because I'm like, that was sent in 2020. We're not going there.
Don't judge. Can you still do that? I went, to be fair, I'm holding the red right now, but I did try to unsend a message that I sent to someone.
Who? Oh, we can't.
I think it was Naomi Harris, the actress.
What did you say?
Oh, no, it was just a long spiel. She didn't need it. And I was like, that's a bit much. And if I was...
You sent a paragraph?
Yeah, I did send a paragraph. I just wanted to tell her what she meant to me.
That's really cute.
But I was like, what if I end up doing a junket or something? And that's... Maybe I'll unsend it.
And she reshares and she sees that you've sent her a paragraph confessing your adoration.
Undying love.
Obviously very sweet.
Yeah.
I had Luke Hamnet on the show and he said that he sent a message to Leonardo DiCaprio and also Cameron Diaz telling her that she needs to come back to acting.
Well, she did.
Yeah.
So that's good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Luke. Thank you for that. Not creaming your body after a shower.
Oh, yeah.
Judging. Yeah, same. There's no excuse.
For your skin, I'm trying to be there for you.
Yeah. Hydration is key.
Especially in the elbows. And as a kid, I had eczema, and that's not nice.
Same. Yeah. I can't leave my house if I have dry hands. It becomes irritable.
Especially, don't look at my
my nails.
varnish.
I need an infill. Spitting on the side of the road.
Oh, judgment strong.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially if it's like a back there noise one,
that's something that gets to that grinds my gears. If you collect spit and phlegm in your mouth and you huck and tut.
I even judge footballers. I know they're being sporty or whatever. I don't care. When they spit on the pitch.
I thought he was going to say when they take snus, because that too. What is the obsession with snus? What does that even do?
I have no clue. I don't know.
Is it like caffeine or something?
I have no idea. But I just
putting up a packet into the corner of their gums. It's just giving nitty, and we don't sign up to that.
I just don't like sports generally,
really?
But I definitely don't like spitting.
Yeah.
It's just I saw someone get spat on in the street once when I was a small child, and after that I was so paranoid that I would get spat on. I was a weird germaphobe. As a child, I'd be the kid that'd be like.
I haven't been spat on, but I've been an egg's been thrown at me.
Oh, chicken.
An egg was thrown at me. Just somebody in a car was going by in Hertfordshire, and they threw an egg at me. So
did
my
they
mum
hit
had this.
you? Did
No,
it hit you?
it missed me.
Oh, lucky.
But my mum had this long-standing joke that said, like, if you ever want an omelette, just send Jourd to the bottom of the street and she'll bring you back one.
That's it. I got hit with a carrot in the same way, but someone went round a roundabout, and I swear the centrifugal force. I've had a lot of time to think about it since because I got hit so hard by this carrot. It knocked me out onto the ground.
Kidding.
But I feel it's someone I knew. Yeah, exactly. I feel it must be someone I knew because horse people are the only people I know rocking around with carrots. But no one has come clean about it, probably because I got knocked on the ground.
Have you done a video about that?
I'm not sure, but I should.
I think it's time.
The kamikaze carrot story.
We need to find out the culprits.
Who
hit me? Have you seen? There's a thing that got released in France not too long ago about how often you should wear your gym gear before you wash it.
No. Why? What is it?
I'm taking it you wash it at the end.
Well, yeah. No, I was confused. Like, wait, what?
Allegedly.
It can't be more than I was thinking that it is, because you'd have to take it off halfway through and change it.
Well, no, they're saying that because of like water shortages or water issues, environmental factors, that you should wear your gym gear 3 times over before you wash it, and jeans 30 times. Now, this is why I have a problem, right? Wearing your sweaty gym gear, disco minge and pungent pits and sweaty sack.
Yeah, it's not conducive to a good time. Especially, it's just a lot of people. If everyone's just there marinating in it, it's just
in the bodily odours.
Not nice.
The gym?
Yeah, gas.
I go to the gym sometimes at the crack of arse. 8 a.m. Not those 6 a.m.ers or the 5 a.m.ers. That's not me. But the 8 a.m. sometimes. And if I'm smelling rank
already
at that time,
and
that is just someone who's like woken up out of bed and rolled into the gym, then I can't even imagine being in France and smelling the funk that's going
That's actually, this is triggering me a little bit, because when I was like 12, 13, I had like a pH imbalance. And I used to, no matter what deodorant I used, and I was trying, I was like Mitchum, all of them, I was just given pungent, and I remember one day, it was like early in the morning. Exactly. It wasn't my fault. And to be fair, luckily I was funny. So as soon as it was under control, everyone stopped bullying me. But at the time when people...
Well, that took a turn.
Yeah, I know, dark. How long did it take Chanel to start talking about her trauma?
3 minutes in.
Yeah, but I remember that in the first thing in the morning, someone come in, not already.
Oh, bless.
But yeah, no.
My sister had sweaty pits syndrome. I don't know what the actual and
it's hard
she
life.
went through a point where she was contemplating getting Botox in her pits.
Yeah.
I think it sorted itself out in the end. But like, if you've got a condition, that makes sense. But like, I doubt 50%, 60% of Gen Pop are rolling around. Like, some it's just poor hygiene.
If the French are just gonna be doing that, then I think yay, Brexit.
Brexit. Woo.
The only time we've ever supported it. Wonderful.
Well, because of the pits. COVID, so 2020, that was, from my research, that was when you started making content proper, real, on the social media.
I kind of didn't have a choice because it was a crazy story how it happened. I worked with horses before. You might know that from your research. I worked with horses before, and I was, the week that we got shut in lockdown, I was about to fly to Turks and Caicos to work with rescue horses there. Had quit my job, had moved out of my accommodation that I lived in for the job. I was like, put my stuff in storage, and then, airports closed the week I was due to fly. And I was like, I have no job. I have no house. What am I going to do?
So got no money.
Yeah, exactly. Moved in with my great aunt who had dementia at the time. R.I.P. She didn't not. Why is this so dark? I apologize.
Turns left, right, and center.
But yeah, it was just really depressing. So I started posting videos and bada bing, bada boom.
And here I am now. Millions up.
Yeah, exactly.
And how did you come to doing like Harry Potter parodies and
it was all
voiceovering?
I happened to join that. I was on TikTok as a viewer and then deleted it several times because I was like, this is for the kids.
Yeah.
But then the Harry Potter accent challenge was going viral and everyone was doing, not me, not money, you. And I'd never done impressions before. And I'd read somewhere, if you want to go viral on TikTok, you need to take a trend and make it your own. So I was like, oh, I'll do the teachers. And people were like, oh my God, your McGonagall's actually really good. And I was like, is it?
And then you were an actual fan of Maggie as well.
Yeah,
like
since,
God rest her soul.
Yeah, R.I.P. Queen. Since 6, she was my favourite actress. So I've been preparing for it my whole life, not realising, and then just that was it. And it was Professor McGonagall of TikTok.
And you're just so like it's insane. You're insanely good. About acting. Have you ever done acting? Have you like dabbled?
Not really. I got a scholarship to the National Youth Theatre when I was a kid, but we moved out of London, so I never really got to use it for anything. And I'd always wanted to go into acting, but it was one of those things that your mum's like, oh, well, actually, she'd be mad if I said this, but yeah. Where they're like, oh, get a proper job, and then if it happens, it happens. But but yeah, and then TikTok was like, oh, that's a fun way I get to play all the parts.
Yeah. That is incredible. And the thing about like Harry Potter as well is that it has such a core audience.
Yeah, 100%.
Harry Potter, your Disney stuff.
Yeah, fandom stuff. Like just the nerdy, like we love our things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then people just follow it. And okay, there's one thing that I do want to do.
Oh.
Voiceovers, you are fantastic at. Impressions, you are also amazing at. And I do voiceovers myself, right?
Yeah.
But not animation, not like, character based. So I thought that it would be good to give you a couple of scripts.
Oh my God.
And you have to pick a character.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do let's do 4 or something, right? And you pick a character from Harry Potter and you've got to read it out in the style as them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
So I'll give you a second to read it through. We'll take out the pauses and the edits.
Yeah, because I'm dyslexic.
Right. And they've all got their own theme as well. So you've got excited and assuring.
Okay.
Playful and happy. Dark yet meaningful.
Oh.
I know where we're going with that.
Okay, nice.
And we could go maybe cool and confident.
Oh, okay.
Right, let me hand those over to you.
Oh my God. Right.
So I'll give you a couple of seconds to read through them all, and then we're going to do voiceovers in the style of Harry Potter characters. Boom.
X Factor. Okay.
You've got it.
All right.
I'm so excited. I literally thought of this concept last night.
I feel like I'm on in audition mode. Like,
there you go. Oh, thank you for these scripts. Right, are we ready to go? Tell us the character. Tell us the adjectives at the top, and then just go for it.
Right, well, this is Professor McGonagall, excited and assuring. What does assuring mean?
Just,
yeah.
Sure of yourself, assuring.
The iconic series is back. Brand new and exclusive. How to Look Good Naked. Wednesday at the 4th of March, only on Really.
That is brilliant.
Thank you.
Oh my.
Okay, right. Happy and playful. This is Molly Weasley. Wait, I have to get into it.
Where have you been? Real fruit, full of flavour, less calories and full of delicious goodness. Robinson's fruit flavours available at all huge UK retailers on the 26th of August while stocks last.
I completely forgot about the adjectives. I was just trying to channel
just to
Molly
get
Weasley.
into the
I've never made her
channel.
say anything. Right. Dark yet meaningful. Who was this?
Who are we going for?
Maybe like
Or a snake?
A snape.
Yeah.
You can't judge me too harshly on the snape because I am not a man. Dark yet meaningful.
It's giving like, like Tony Braxton.
Oh my god! People all the time are like, "Do Snape sexy back?" No, I'm bringing sexy back. Oh, maybe wait. I'll do someone else. Right,
Okay, go on.
Miranda Priestley. What does she say? I need a line to get in. Why is no one ready? A celebrity on X Factor at 16. Why is it? Why? Wait, we're coming back to it. We're coming back to it. Yzma, cool and confident. Yzma, cool and confident. Wait, what does she say? Peasants. What?
You are so brilliant.
It is. Why, it is no concern of mine whether your family has, what was it again? Food. Ha! Okay. Are you ready for your Saturday night to turn up a notch? The greatest show on ice.
Dancing on ice.
Wait.
I'll get rid of Cusco.
Dancing on ice.
This Saturday.
Oh my god.
This Saturday, January on ITV and ITV Hub.
Thank you. It's not my greatest work, but
Phenomenal. That was
I was try-harding so hard.
No, that was phenomenal. But when I watch your videos, I sit there in awe and I'm like, you are so talented. It's unbelievable. Number one, first question is, do you or why don't you do animation voiceovers?
I have always wanted to. It's the dream.
That's
what I'm working on. I recently I'm doing the voice for an audio drama for radio. It's called Battle Cast.
Yeah.
And it's a gender swapped villain. I was like, so what's the character? They were like, so it's this queer humanoid cat necromancing witch. And I was like, yes. Okay,
Got
love
that.
it. And they were like, oh, she needs to be American. So I was like, oh, I'll pitch it somewhere between Zira from Lion King 2 and Miranda Priestley. So she just ended up really like, oh, Valadar. Like, it's just a really,
Yeah, like really.
So fun. I was like, oh, okay, she's a slut. I love it.
Coming right up. Yeah.
When I like come back to
Slay.
my cave.
Yeah.
Like, it was so fun.
So that is something that you're working on at the minute.
Yeah,
Okay,
I would love to do it. I've done a few things here and there, like Tom Bancroft, who did. He was a huge animator at Disney and animated Mushu from Mulan, and has like crazy accolades. To his name, opened an independent studio, and I did some voice work for that.
Sick.
I think Call Me Chris was in it, like a couple
Yeah.
of different people who do voices on TikTok and stuff. But I would love to. That's a dream.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can point you in the direction of
Please.
some agencies.
Yes.
Because I think like you just strike me as somebody that I could say create a character and a background and it could be something either living or extraterrestrial, and you'll be able to just invent something and create a character around and a voice.
It's my favorite thing. So that Tom Bancroft thing was so funny because he obviously like gave me the pointers. I was barely in it. Like it wasn't a big part, but I was like, okay, let me really like I need to come up with the character and I'll find the voice, like I'll find it. And I was playing a cat. I don't know what it is with cats, but I was playing a cat called Patty, and I was like, so tell me about Patty. Like, and he was like, yeah, so she's in her early 20s, but he meant for a human. Like a human in and then after I'd done all these voices and sent them off, he was like, why is she doing it so old? That's really old for a cat.
20
like
years
a 20-year-old
old,
cat.
like 7 times.
Yeah, so she's literally in her 90s or something. So I was playing the cat,
as an elder.
Yeah, but she's still old in the final product. So I must have won him over.
You was onto something, love. You really was.
Definitely.
But yeah, like whenever I see your stuff, you have got such a gift.
You.
such an incredible gift that I just feel like there is a lot of opportunity there for you to just take it to like insane heights.
Yeah, I would absolutely love to do it. Like just sitting home and working on impressions, and just when you get it, it's like, oh
yeah, you're just like nailing it, and you're like,
yeah.
You do a lot of stuff that is kind of like reflective of things that happen in your life. I know you've mentioned a couple of times about like cults.
Yes.
Summer camps.
Yeah.
We've done the whole should you be lying to kids thing.
Yes. Yeah. I worked at an American summer camp for a single summer. I don't know. There are people who go time and time again. I don't know if I went to the wrong camp, but the Parent Trap idea of what an American summer camp is like is not the truth. It was insane. And pledging allegiance to the flag, like watching everyone pledging allegiance to the flag every morning. And then just some of the stuff. I didn't smoke before I went there, but the only break you got from the kids was at the smoking area. And by the end, I was a fully fledged. Yeah, 100%, 40 a day. Not quite, but I'd be walking down to the smoking area and people would be like, Chanel, no, the bears are out, like at the smoking. I'll take the bears. I've got kids like playing nunchucks with tampons in my cabin. Like, I need to go.
No, but pledging allegiance to a flag is pretty like
very I feel like as British people, we don't have that same kind of. We're like, it's shit. Like,
because do that here and you'd be like, well, they fucking lost his rocker, mate.
Yeah,
like,
only for sports, not general.
What? So what else did you find? Like, what was the culty things that you saw that was like, counting down the weeks at this point? Because how long was you there for?
I think we were there for just over 2 months or something. It was one of those things where you really have to convince yourself you're having a good time. Because if you like look at how long you've got left and you don't like it, then it's terrifying. But the whole like praying around the goat, not being able to tell people anything.
Wait.
So, for context. For context, I was running this petting zoo. I didn't know I was running a petting zoo, but we got there and there was a petting zoo. I was there to teach horse riding. But we had these animals, and three of the animals were goats, and they were little ones. They had been banded, so they were being castrated. No. So obviously, slowly over a little while, Gunther's balls were going to drop off. Like they were just slowly falling off. And one of these kids asked me like, oh, what's wrong with Gunther's butt? And I didn't think about it. I was just like, oh, he's being castrated. And this kid's like, what does castrated mean? So I just said, oh, it's something he needs to be around the other goats. Because I didn't say we can't have him banging his sisters. But like, So anyways, I got told off for telling a kid about castration. And they told me I needed to come up with a lie so that obviously I didn't say
sway them away.
But I'm on the spectrum, and they should have told me what I should tell the kids. So I was the next kid that asked. I was like, oh, he's got a tumour, but don't worry, it's going to drop off and he'll be fine. But this kid went to arts and crafts, made posters about Gunther's butt cancer, wrote home about Gunther's butt cancer. His parents did a collection at church for the goat's butt cancer, and when they came to visit him on Parents' Day, they prayed around the goat, and I was just watching it all.
Look what I created.
Literally,
look what's going on.
We should have just told them. But yeah, no, grown adults like coming to do a prayer circle around the goat, and then obviously like castrated, but they probably thought they cured him because it did fall off.
Oh my absolute gosh! You know. Why is it only in America that you see stuff like that going on?
Crazy.
There's something to be said. That cultism, that.
It's a wild place.
You just don't get that here.
Yeah, it was terrifying. There were a number of times that we were like, we should just run home. Just swim. It'll be fine.
At the end of that 2 months, you was like, never going back.
Never again.
That's it for me.
This one girl, she got sacked because, to be fair, she did keep falling asleep and she was the lifeguard. So that was not ideal.
Not her falling asleep on the job.
With sunglasses on. So yeah, anyway.
Someone could be freaking drowning out at sea and you're having a shut-eye moment thinking, a bit of kip for me.
Was kind of fair that Veronica got fired, but they did just leave her in the middle she had to find her way back to Slovakia, like from Pennsylvania, like on her own. Bless her. I hope she made it.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all starting to make sense.
Yeah.
Isn't that where the vampires originate
That's
from?
Transylvania.
Oh.
It's a very different place.
I take that back. Do they have any bad press,
Pennsylvania, I don't know.
Do they have
I
bad press?
I did surprisingly little research before going, to be honest.
I've
So sorry, guys.
Go on.
It's because you dropped out of the screen. You're out of focus.
Oh, sorry.
Don't apologize. You're all good. You just look at the background. There we go.
Amazing.
Um,
It's still recording, yeah?
Yeah, it's still recording.
Okay, fab. Not me dropping out of focus. I'm on the side of TikTok where I've been looking at what is it? The
Alcatraz, Al Qaeda,
No.
alcoholics. I don't know.
No, it's the something. Is it the mountains? I'm trying to try it. Let's just say
Al Pacino.
Alka. It's like the haunted. No. Appalachian Mountains.
Oh, right.
That.
Isn't that where the people went missing?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
That's a bit of me.
That's
that is
what I know about.
I go to sleep like listening to cave disasters and like spooky stuff.
Oh,
so
those Egypts that
Yeah.
see a little slit
it's like, yeah,
in
I'm-
a cave and think, right,
I
I'm
fancy
cave
that.
divers.
Stop. So going in a cave is gross enough. Why are you going to do it underwater?
I don't know what goes on. Like, people really exercise free will to like the extremes.
Yeah, 100%.
And sometimes I just when I watch videos like that, I feel like claustrophobic, Darren.
Yeah.
Like, I can't. But do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%.
I look at those
I
videos
just
and I
don't-
think, well, better you than me, because there's no way that my lasting living seconds on Earth are going to be trapped in between a rock and a hard place.
No,
Quite
100%.
literally.
Sometimes I feel claustrophobic in the car, so I definitely don't want to go in a crevice.
Me too. Me too. Honestly, like, someone said, what is your like guilty pleasure on like social media, like that you love watching?
Oh my gosh. My love is it cake. But yeah,
That's been going on for a
well,
while.
a long time.
Yeah.
It's a kind of an old,
Yeah,
old
old
now,
niche.
hard to come by. Where am I now? To be fair, I'm a little traumatized from socials because I'm on them all the time. So I kind of like post and dip.
Yes.
But I have been keeping up with there's some drama or other going on at the minute that I'm just checking in on.
Oh, yeah,
See
have a little
who's
peep.
being cancelled now. Just
have a little peep and then come off of it.
Yeah.
How do you find? Go on.
The ginger people being black now. I've been enjoying that quite a
Oh,
bit.
that is hilarious.
But it's nice that they haven't messed it up yet because I
Oh no,
feel
there
like
was
they're
someone that did.
Oh, was that? Oh
Yeah,
no, I
there
haven't
was
gotten that far.
someone. There was somebody that did.
God damn.
Let me see, because everybody like commented it and was just like, no, too far now. I'm trying to see if I can find it. There was this one guy. Oh, I've just tried to type it in on TikTok and it's not coming up straight away. But oh yeah, no, it was this guy.
We need to go and buy us a Hellcat, all right?
It was just like,
It's got to be fly too. We're gonna immediately put some rims on it. 800 credit score. We got that. All right. Next thing.
it was just really unfunny,
Yeah.
and he was just like going into
And I've
racial
seen him
stereotypes
before.
and stuff.
I've seen him do like other ones. So this is obviously not the first time that he's. Don't be. Yeah. Someone's
like-
always got to ruin something.
Go on a trend, but don't take the mick
Yeah.
now. You know?
You're invited to the cookout.
Yeah, but like, don't leave taking all the mac and cheese, the jerk chicken.
Yeah,
jollof,
exactly.
and
Won't be back
everything else,
again.
because you're just a visitor, darling.
Yes.
You know, you're just guesting.
Well, because I'm dating a ginger at the minute, so it was
Oh,
like,
you
oh my
are?
gosh, strong black couple. Yeah.
A
I mean,
white- a
I'm
white
only half, so I don't
yeah.
even. Yeah. So,
Oh.
but yeah.
Love that for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, strong couple, strong black couple, power couple.
Black excellence.
How do you find navigating, because you've spoken openly about having like ADHD.
Yes.
How do you navigate that being in this industry? Because obviously it is very demanding.
Yeah.
Posting videos, showing up, yourself, etc. So how do you what are your balancing mechanisms?
Well, I wasn't balancing it very well until recently. Like I said, I worked with horses before and it was so regimented. It was like, okay, well, we are up on the yard at 6 a.m. and I have things that I have to get done until 8 p.m. at night, 6 days a week. So it was so regimented. So to go from that to no schedule whatsoever and being like, so that kind of ran away with me to the point that I was like, okay, I'm going to get back into horses. So I have recently gotten back into that. And it's been so therapeutic to have, right, this is the off time. This is away from it. But yeah, it's just, luckily, I'm at that point now where it's less important if I don't post every day. Like in the beginning, I was posting 4 times a day, every day. Like I took it super seriously. Yeah. But the burnout, it gets you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've never been someone that has posted that amount of times. I know. I mean, Asha.
Yeah,
he went through a phase of posting.
I think I spoke. Yeah, more. We had a conversation.
And yeah, like I mean, I can imagine the burnout because it's demanding.
Yeah, birthdays, New Year's Eve, Christmas, like
balance is key in this industry, and 100%. The key to, I think, longevity. And so knowing that you've been able to find that balance and what works for you and helps with the men-EH is like the best thing that you can do.
Definitely.
You know? Yeah.
But I also think that ADHD, though, helps so much just with the creative. Yeah, exactly. The creativity and stuff. And luckily, there are loads of ADHD content creators who post content about how to make it easier. So I follow a lot of those pages. And it's like, oh, when I'm beating myself up about not meeting a deadline or not doing this, it's like, oh, I'm not alone.
That's what I've got. Do you know what? It was only the other day that I was describing one of like something that actually really grinds my gears. And it was only when my friend was saying, Jourd, you know that like that is like on the spectrum to a degree, like the way that you're so passionate about this. So I might be on the spec.
Nice.
And it's misophonia or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Misophonia. And it's basically getting irritants to a high degree where it affects your emotional capabilities,
your well-being,
my well-being, over sounds.
Oh yeah.
So I'll never forget. I was at a Pilates class, a reformer, and I was getting really pissed off about the way someone was breathing.
Stop.
I feel like a bastard for saying that. But they were doing this thing, and like I don't mean to, and I never say anything. You might get a little side eye from me, but it was like. And I think to myself, like, it's not that vigorous to be doing that noise. Or it'll be things like, I don't know, like excessive tapping. But for me, it's like my emotional response is I get so distressed.
Yeah, like
it really affects me.
Yeah.
I think there was somebody on the tube today. Oh, this is one of the worst.
Oh, no. Yeah, that one. I hate that one.
I was like, if I side-eyed anymore, I would have ended up getting like a permanent fixture in my eye.
Yeah,
because surely not.
If it sounds like it's coming from further back than like here, I can't. Just the noises should come from the front of your face, not
the back.
No,
not the esophagus.
Yeah.
For me, it's noises, and for some reason, it really gets to me. It really does. Undiagnosed, but you know, maybe
there's signs.
Something there. There's signs, Jourd. There's signs, Jourd. There's signs. Thank you so much. If you've got a DM that is funny, bizarre, or unhinged that you think that will be suitable for in the DMs, then slide into my DMs. It is completely anonymous, so no one's gonna know who the sender was. At Jourd_. I have been joined by the lovely Shad. It has been amazing. This is in the DMs.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Oh.